Okay, there you go. Good evening to you guys. What's going on YouTube? How you guys doing? Happy New Year. Let me know if you guys hear me loud and clear. I am in the building. What's going on? What's going on? Shout out to everybody that's coming in, man. Let me know if you guys are hearing me. Let me know if you guys are hearing me loud and clear. Shout out to everybody that's coming in the building. How was everybody? Christmas, the New Year's is here, and I'm gonna be talking about, some of these stuff that you guys. I'm gonna be talking about some of the stuff that you guys need to be doing, so we can. Are you guys hearing me loud and? Are you guys hearing me clear? Um, I'm trying to find something because I want to show you guys. Okay, cool. There we go. Are you guys hearing me loud and clear? Let me see. Shout out to Mark, the mentor. Shout out to everybody that's dropping in. I'm looking for something because I want to show you guys something. I want to bring this to your attention, and I want you guys to see what I'm going to be talking about this today, and I want you guys to. I tried this before, it didn't work, so I figure out what's going on. So I'm going to be showing you guys something today, and I want you guys to see. And I want you. Listen. I want you guys to see. Hold on, I think I brought up the wrong page. Hold on, guys. Let me close this out. Let me close that out. Okay. Give me a minute. I'm going to bring the page back up because I want you guys to see what I'm talking about. And this is going to be very, very important with all you guys who are new carriers that are coming in the box truck business. And okay, there you go. The last time I tried to bring this page up, I didn't know why it wasn't coming up, but I want to show you guys something. Okay, so this is your login. But before I get into that, let me just say good evening to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody that's dropping in live. Happy New Year to everybody. Shout out to Mark the Mentor, Ray, Tony. Shout out to Nick, Marcus, Devante. Devante ripped me off the last time, man. Shout out to Miss his wifey April. Devante is a good sport. He was the only guy that comes around here and master the, you know, master. He come up with a master plan. Shout out to James. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to my mom, Michael. Shout out to everybody. Um, yeah, shout out to everybody, man. Let me see. I want to show you guys something because um, today I want to make sure. Today is Sunday. Tomorrow we're going to celebrate the new year. And I want to show you guys, especially you new carriers, I want to show you guys, I'm going to show you how to register your company with multiple brokers at once. So that way, when you start to look for load, it's going to be easier. And most of these brokers, once they accept you and approve you, it's gonna be way better for you to get load on your box truck. So this is why I bring up this page right here. The last time I tried to do it, I couldn't get to do it. So I figured what the problem was. So I want to show you guys now. Let's look at this. Let's go to the page. You guys, should be a login profile, right? For your DAT. Now, let me say this. I can't stress this enough. For all you guys who have your $39, your $49, I'm not trying to disrespect anybody. It's not a joke. It's not funny. Guys, you have to spend money on this DAT right here. This DAT that I'm showing you guys, you have to spend money on it to make money. Come on, you gotta spend money to make money. So this DAT right here that you guys use, a lot of you guys are using these cheaper packages, but they're not getting you the load. When you go to do searches, you're not gonna find a load because a guy like me that have a better package is going to get more result. So by the time you find a load or a load trickle downs to you, you get what I'm saying? Like the top load already, like the better paying load already, it's already been scooped up by someone. But I want you guys to go over here. See where it says DAT on board? And we're gonna go to DAT on board. Okay. Continue to log in. I'm gonna bring up a different page, guys. Don't worry, I'm coming up with a different page. Okay, so this is it right here. And company. Okay, cool. Okay, so I want you guys to take a look at this. So I'm gonna share this one. Okay, so this is a page. It's coming up, guys. Give it a minute. Okay, so this page right here is called DAT on board, and you guys gonna have to register your company with this DAT on board. And when you go to the registration, you're gonna follow the prompt. You get what I'm saying? You're gonna put your company info, all the information that they're gonna need, the amount of truck you have, all that stuff, the lanes the lanes that you want to run. You get what I'm saying? This is all the information that you got to put in, all the stuff that you're gonna need. Okay. But over here is where I want to show you guys the contract. Okay. This is where I want to show you guys. You see all these lists of companies right here. These are your brokers. See, you got Landstar. You get what I'm saying? You got all these companies. And what you're going to do, you're going to click on these companies. You're gonna click on these companies and you're gonna register with these companies. And these are thousands and thousands and thousands of companies in this contract right here. Most of you guys who are new carriers, this is what you should be doing. You should be registering your company to all of these, because most of the time when you try to find load, most of the time it's gonna be one of these company. So you're gonna click on these right here, gonna click right here. You get what I'm saying? And you're gonna, whatever it is, you're gonna click, and then whatever it is, you're gonna sign. You get what I'm saying? You're gonna sign right here. You get what I'm saying? And then once you sign right there, it's gonna go to the it's gonna go to the company, and they'll approve it. Once they get the contract, they'll approve it. It's pretty much save you time and save you money. I mean, save your time. So when you call and give your MC number, you guys don't have to you get what I'm saying? You guys don't have to be filling out these carrier package. You get what I'm saying? So all of these right here, see what it says? It's profile cannot be completed. You must complete a package before. So you go to the profile, you click on it, and you just follow the prompt and upload everything. And every one of them is not the same thing, but it gives you, they want 100,000 general liability. They want whatever it is, and then you just upload the documents right here. You get what I'm saying? All the stuff that you're gonna need as as if you were doing a carrier package. You get what I'm saying? So for all you guys who are coming out here this year, I want you guys to take the time to register your company and be ahead. Basically, be ahead. So when you call these brokers, and let me say this thing, it goes forever. It goes forever. So if when I first started, what I did was me and my wife, what we did was we did about 150 of these. You can do 10 a day, because one of the thing with this right here is once you sign everything up, most of it is going to be automatic. So once you click the contract, you just click on, and it will just tell you. You get what I'm saying? But most of the time, it'll tell you that you need to sign a contract. You just need to go to their profile and sign the contract from there. You get what I'm saying? So that's all it is. You get what I'm saying? That's all it is. So a lot of the times when it says sign the contract, it says, just go to their profile and you just sign it from there. You get what I'm saying? So that's what a lot of you new carriers need to be doing. You get what I'm saying? And it will save you a lot of time, a lot of money. As I said, you can get load faster because you're already in their system, you're already approved, and you're already set up. And every year, now here the beauty about this right here, Redwood Transportation. This guy likes to cry like a baby. I know this guy. He's out of Minnesota. Every time this guy try to give you a load, he's crying and cry. I don't know, it's not coming up. But he's a good broker. But Redwood Transportation LLC. But you save a lot of time. You get what I'm saying? And one of the good thing about this DAT right here, when you sign up with all of these companies that I'm telling you guys, let me show you guys. Let me bring back the screen up again because I want you guys to see. When you guys sign up with all these companies that I'm just showing you guys, the beauty about that is when you sign up with RMIS, the registered monitoring system, you don't even have to do anything. It's already gonna automatically update all the information. So if you update your information with DAT, automatically they're gonna get updated. You don't have to do anything. It's like it makes it way simpler. You get what I'm saying? So this is what I want to show you guys to begin at the year, that you guys need to go into that DAT profile and start signing these contracts. Okay, that's one thing. that I want to talk to you guys about. Another thing is you guys gotta update your you gotta update your DAT and get a better get you better load board. You get what I'm saying? Because you're not gonna be able to see the load that I'm seeing and a lot of the guys are seeing. You get what I'm saying? A lot of the times when you guys are not seeing the load, you guys are not um you guys are not on the right. You're not you the DAT board you're using is one of those, it's the low cost one. You get what I'm saying? So you should start at 125. For new carriers, you can start with 125. That's pretty decent. Um, and it gets more expensive the higher you go, but it's better. Okay, so a lot of you guys can come out here and run your box truck. Okay, now today I want to talk to you guys about, as you guys see in the title, man, what is the plan you got for your box truck business for 2023? And I know what we talked about this the last time I was here, but I just want to, I wrote some stuff down and I just want to run it over with you guys so you guys can understand. um the partial game does not change because it's 2023, it's still the partial. shout out to uh shout out to um Shout out to Goldie. Shout out to Goldie, Grace Logistics. Shout out to Jerome. Do me a favor, guys. Can you hit the like button when you come in the live, man? Just hit that like button. You know what I mean? Hit the like button so we can get the message out. Share the video, share the live. Shout out to everybody that's coming in. But yeah, guys. So I wanna run over some stuff with you guys, and then my wife is gonna come in and she's gonna, we're gonna chop it up. But I want to talk to you guys about your business for this year, 2022, 2023. And a lot of you guys need to be very proactive with the stuff that I'm gonna tell you, because these are the things that's gonna help you grow your business this year. And that way you can come out here and make a lot of money. So the number one thing that you guys need to do, man, is you guys need to start plan ahead. Okay, and what do I mean by plan ahead is, like I tell you guys all the time, I load my truck Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You don't have to do it like that, but what I'm trying to say is you have to have a plan to run your business and do it ahead and do it every week, do it every month, so that way when you come out here you're not stumbling. Believe it or not, man, I got people who come to me for mentorship, and they have created not only not man, listen, shout out to Ray, Tony, Mr. Smith. Shout out to all the people that I'm telling you, these people have created their own style, their own way of doing business. Not only doing business, but their own way of running their truck, where they don't get stuck at a Love gas station for the weekend. The error that a lot of people make, they don't make it. You get what I'm saying? Because they plan ahead. Last week, we know that there's going to be a short week. This week going to be a short week. Whatever it is, they plan ahead. They make sure that they were home to spend time with their wife and their kids, and they not get stuck out there by some broker or some bad decision. They were going south Thursday without a plan to come out on Friday. You get what I'm saying? They plan ahead. You get what I'm saying? I know Ray was on his way home by Wednesday. I think the storm had hit him. Him and Tony was on their way back up for the weekend. So you guys got to plan ahead. Come up with a plan to run your truck. You get what I'm saying? Run your truck every week. You have a plan. One other thing that you guys got to get down pat is your radius. You guys have to get your radius down. If you're from Chicago, I told you guys from Chicago, you should be focusing, and you should be running a truck from Chicago to Dallas, from Dallas to Atlanta, from Atlanta back to Indiana, from Indiana back to Illinois, Pennsylvania, wherever. If you're from Miami, you should be finding something out of Miami to bring you up into Atlanta, which is a better area, and try to run from Atlanta and run a truck around between Missouri, Atlanta, and then you take yourself back home in Miami with 2-3 loads back home. So you know what I mean, you can make a lot of money. So you guys have to have a plan, not only a business plan, but you have to have a plan to run your truck, because that's how you're gonna make a lot of money this year. Okay, you guys see the gas prices coming down for some areas, but most of the country, like where I live in the Northeast, Pennsylvania, New York, New Jersey, gas is still up there in the $5, almost $6 in some areas. You get what I'm saying? And it's crazy. So for all you guys who are from certain area, please take advantage of the gas in the lower area. Or if you're running a truck, like if you're from Miami and you go to Dallas, you should take advantage while you're out here. So when you go back home to wherever your home state is, where the gas price is expensive, you guys can have a lot of money. You get what I'm saying? So please, guys, plan ahead. I'm telling you, it's gonna save you a lot of money. Let me answer this question. Hey, Kirk, I found a company that build rooftop sleeper and a box truck in Montana. The sleeper and a box truck. All right, let me say this about, because this is a thing where everybody keep going back and forth and just creating a bunch of stories, and it is what it is, and you know what I mean. Let me say this to you. Let me just say this. I'm gonna just give it to you plain and simple. When you have a single cab 26-foot box truck, you should not be sleeping in it. It's that simple. It is that simple. You should be renting a hotel every single night. Not that's not something I'm telling. That's not what I'm saying. That's what the FMC says. You get what I'm saying? Now, if you find a company that you're gonna find company that's gonna do all these stuff, they're gonna modify your truck. But the question is it DOT certified? You get what I'm saying? Now, let me say this again. Not because you sleep in a truck and a DOT officer doesn't bother you doesn't mean that it's legal. You get what I'm saying? A lot of the DOT officers who are out here, they understand that you're running a truck, and they understand the program that, man, you're tired, and these guys ain't gonna get a hotel at 2-3 o'clock at night, so they're not gonna mess with you. You get what I'm saying? But I'm just telling you, like, it's not, if they were supposed to come down, it's not legal, period, point blank. You get what I'm saying? Now, if you find a company that's gonna put some type of modification in your truck, the question still remain: is it a DOT legal truck? You get what I'm saying? And I'm gonna give you a story. Matter of fact, you know those movers truck where the truck have a extra space over the cabin? Well, I know a guy, what he does, he buy a mover's truck. It was a 26-foot box truck. He bought a mover's truck. He got swing door, the whole shebang. And what he does, that part that is sits over the driver cab, he makes that his sleeping quarters. You get what I'm saying? Now, DOT is not gonna drive into every weight station. Then into a Love or a truck stop and be like, hey, they're not gonna do it. But I'm just saying, these things, not because they put it out there, mean that it's legal. The law says that once you have a single cab truck, you should be driving for 11 hours and you should be sleeping in a hotel. And if DOT want to be jerks out here, all they got to do is they got to say, where did you sleep last night? We need proof. And if you don't have a receipt, they can put you a violation. You get what I'm saying? But most of the guys out here, they understand the program. They're not going to mess with you like that. A lot of box truck will get away with a lot of stuff versus semi. You get what I'm saying? So, LJ, I know you find a company, but just make sure that it's legal, because I don't want you to. The last thing you want to do is spend $5,000-$6,000 or $4,000 or $5,000, put something in your truck and it's useless. You get what I'm saying? Or you still get terrorized by DOT. You get what I'm saying? So that's all they say, man. If you don't have a sleeper cab in the truck, they'll give you a hard time if they want to, but most of the people, they're not going to. I'm not trying to scare nobody. They're just not going to. You know what I mean? DOT is not going to ask you anything about your sleeping quarters unless, there's some type of big issue. You get what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, just make sure that stuff, because I know what you're talking about. I've seen it on trucks already. You get what I'm saying? Anyway, moving along, man. The next thing you're gonna do, I want you guys to do is network more. A lot of you guys, I want you guys to network more. And guys, me and my wife was on the road all day. And sorry I didn't get to put these stuff up on the screen. So I'm just reading it off the paper that I put it down. Jot it down real quick. So just bear with me. But network more, not only with brokers, but I want you guys to network more with other truck drivers. A lot of truckers out here, not only box truck drivers, but truckers in general. A lot of people are selfish. Some of you guys have met selfish truckers. Some truckers have one truck and they got one contract and they think they can take over the world, so they're not going to share any information. You got guys out here who they think that because they figure it out on their own that they're not going to tell anybody. You get what I'm saying? But that doesn't stop you from networking with other people. And when I say network, for all you box truck drivers, I'm not talking about just network with box truck drivers. Some of you guys need to network with semi-truck drivers too. You need to network with a lot more brokers. And a lot of you guys need to network more with warehouses. Guys, I told you guys this a long time ago. Print your business card. Print your business card and give some of these companies your business card. A lot of you guys go and people ask you if this is your truck. That's a customer. That's a potential for that person to be a customer. Give these people your card and have all the requirement that they're going to ask you for and ready, because a dedicated route will always pay more than a broker that's coming out here trying to pay you $2.50 a mile, when you can get a dedicated route that pay you $4 or $5 a mile. You get what I'm saying? Trust me, I'm telling you. But you got to be prepared. Network with brokers, companies, and other truckers. For 2023, that's what I want a lot of you guys to focus on. Network with other people. You get what I'm saying? And even if you do Amazon, or you know somebody that do Amazon, or whatever the case is, you get what I'm saying? If you go to a truck stop, it doesn't matter if they're not in the field that you're in. Still network with a lot of people. You get what I'm saying? I'm not saying to go there and be everybody's friend. That's different. You get what I'm saying? Just network with a lot of people. The third thing I want you guys to do is to network and build relationship with brokers. A lot of you guys are not building any relationship with the brokers that you guys are working with. Some of you guys pick up a load, you deliver the load, and you forget about those people. You get what I'm saying? You need to be talking to these people more and ask them, how often do you pull this lane? How often do you pick up from this guy? Is this the only customer you got in this state? Do you do a lot of loads out of this state? Do you have a dedicated route? Some of you guys need to stop, pick up these load and run, make it $1,200-$1,500 and call it a day. You guys need to be. How do you guys think I got Brandy, I got Raul, I got Mike, I got 5 brokers from Echo Global Logistic. I got 3 brokers from Flock Freight. I know brokers from TQL. You get what I'm saying? I have cell phone number from brokers from CH Robinson. 3 brokers. Oh, you think I know these things? Because I'm networking with people and I'm talking to people. Some of you guys, or you just pick up a load and you deliver it and that's it. You forget about these people. You get what I'm saying? So you guys need to be more networking with these people more and find out more information about these people and about the load that they're doing. You get what I'm saying? And get their cell phone number. Talk to them. You get what I'm saying? A matter of fact, when you go to do a pickup and go to do a delivery, you get what I'm saying? And these people are talking to you about the truck, the load, and because sometimes the broker will tell you that they pull that load every so often, but sometimes the customer from the receiving or the shipping, they will approach you and say, hey man, I do this every such and such. Do you want to be my dedicated driver? You guys got to network more. You get what I'm saying? You guys got to network more and make sure that you guys are making money in running a box shop, because a lot of you guys are missing out on a lot of these loads that are out, that is out here. You get what I'm saying? So you guys need to network more and build relationship with brokers and other truckers. You get what I'm saying? A lot of the time, some of you guys who are running these box truck, you will miss out on an opportunity, because sometimes a semi, let me say this because I've been doing it. Semi go to a lot of we go to a lot of distribution company a lot more than the box truck does, because you know it's a semi. We can pick up I can pick up 45 pallet double stack in my semi. You get what I'm saying? I can pick up 45 pallets. You get what I'm saying? So I will have a lot more opportunity or have more connection based on the places that I go versus a 26-foot box truck. You get what I'm saying? So this is why I keep telling you guys, you need to be talking to a lot more people. Come out of that shell, come out of that, that closed mindset where you think that, man, and let me say this to a lot of you guys, man, stop come up with these pre-perception about what you think somebody might think, man. I don't want to bother him. I don't want to. He's not in it. Man, he ain't gonna tell me nothing. Like, stop do that. Stop prejudge. If you don't open them out and ask, nobody can. They don't know. You get what I'm saying? Ask the question, and if you ask the question politely, sit down. You park next to a truck and the window is down, and the guy's just chilling out, and you back up your truck next to the guy, and the guy's chilling out. Yeah, but hey man, what's up, man? How your day been? Man, man, it's good, it's cool, man. Man, I'm tired as a where you heading? Man, I'm going to where you coming from? You start a relationship. And you start a conversation, and then next thing you know, that turns into a relationship. You get what I'm saying? And now this guy's gonna tell you, yeah, man, I picked up every Thursday from over here, man. I've been seeing like 10 box trucks over there. This guy was shit. I was gonna put a box truck there at one point because but I just went ahead and buy a semi instead of a box truck because they got so many load. You guys need to be talking to people, interacting with people, so that way you guys can have access to a lot more opportunity than the DAT load board. A lot of you guys need to come out here and network and stop get closed-minded by just this DAT board. This is why when the rates are horrible, a lot of you guys are crying. I'm not throwing shout at anybody, but you never see me come on the internet crying about anything at all. You guys watch me from the crisis, I started my YouTube channel in the hype of the disaster, of the recession. If you guys remember last year, I was coming in when gas was almost $7. I was pulling load. I was doing the whole shebang. You know why? Because I have a lot of connection and I get the money whatever money that I want because of my connection and my experience. I always get what I want. You get what I'm saying? So the recession doesn't bother me. It doesn't move me because I always end up. Listen, when gas was $6 in Pennsylvania, I was charging my customer enough money because they know I was charging my customer and my broker. I was charging those people extra $3-4 than what that normal load would pay because they knew that the gas was expensive across the country. You get what I'm saying? Now I might charge $4 or $5 more, but I might get up $3.50. But I'm cool with that because I'm getting my cost per mile cover, plus I'm making a profit. A lot of you guys need to do that. Guys, when you come in the live, please hit the like button. Hit the like button while you come in the live. So that's what you guys need to do. You guys need to build relationship. You get what I'm saying? build relationship, come out here, run your truck, make some money, because this year, like I said in last year, and I said it all the time, it's not gonna get better, it's gonna get worse, and it's gonna get very expensive. You guys see that some of the prices are not going to change. So you have to come up with these strategy to make more money for 2023. This is why I show you guys at the beginning of the live how to go and sign for these contracts, because once you sign up for these contracts, you guys are going, it's going to be way easier. You guys need to get better DAT, the DAT package. Get rid of that $30, $40, $50, $70, anything under $100. You need to get rid of it. You get what I'm saying? I told you guys the last time, you guys need to sign up with TQL, have a load board. Echo Global Logistics got a load board. You got CH Robinson got a load board. You guys need to sign up with these companies individually load board. So when the DAT ain't going on with anything, when the rates is horrible and DAT, I'm over here by Echo searching. I'm looking at TQL. I'm looking at CH Robinson. But a lot of you guys got to cut out that DAT 123 load board, DAT. You get what I'm saying? And when DAT ain't going on with nothing, a 123 load board ain't going on with nothing, you guys are stuck. My truck always moving, man. Why you listen? The tool I have, think about it. Think about it, guys. Let me put this simple. Let me put this simple. Think about it. I charge people for mentorship. I charge people for mentorship, and I charge people for lease on. You think that if I got the only DAT was my only load board, you think I'd be able to charge people the money I pay them and move their truck around? And these people come back on the internet and tell you guys, oh man, this dude know what he's doing. If I was using $40 DAT load board, if I was just using just the DAT, no other load board, and I was using $39.99 or $40, you think that these people that pay me thousands of dollars would have come back to you guys and say, oh, we'll have a live, and they'll be like, yeah, man, Kirk know his stuff, man. Kirk know what he's doing. You think they would tell you that if I was using just that one formula? They wouldn't tell you that, because most of the time, if I'm moving four trucks, 5 trucks, most of the time these guys are going to be stuck. They're going to be stuck because now they're not going to be able to see the stuff that some of the guys who are better load board are seeing, because I'm not seeing it. So if I'm not seeing it, they're not seeing it. And if I'm the guy that's charging them for mentorship, and I'm charging them, you know, whatever I charge them, plus using a $39 or $49 DAT load board, they're not gonna move. So, and I'm using DAT. I have guys sign up for TQL. I got guys sign up for other load board platform that we use. These trucks move every single day. So I'm telling you, the guys, these are some of the stuff that you guys need to start doing out here. You need to start improvise and move different. You just need to move different. You get what I'm saying? Hit the like button when you guys come in the live, man. Hit the like button. Hit the like button, because I want you guys to get it, because this year it's all about making money. And this year I want you guys to really, really get this thing down pat. You get what I'm saying? The number 4 thing I want you guys to focus on is focus more and partial. I know I say this all the time. Partial is the only way and the best way to increase your profit on a 26-foot box truck. I already did that partial training where I told you guys how to move your truck around, how to put your truck in certain areas, and you guys need to have your partial down pat. All the people out here that is doing the one pick, one drop, you guys are doing you're not running at a cost per mile. You're not running the cost per mile that you should be running. Some of you guys don't even have a cost per mile. Please, can you guys just do your cost per mile? You get what I'm saying? You guys need to understand your cost per mile, because your cost per mile, somebody asked me the other day, if I get 6 pallets, how much can I charge for those 6 pallets? If the pallet is moving out of Chicago and is going down to Dallas, that's a question that I can't answer. You can't put a price on a particular pallet, because what if you want $1,600, but the broker will pay you $2,000? How urgent it is? What's the weight? It's all about the weight, the dimension, what it is that you're carrying. When does it get delivered? All of those things is going to be factored into the price that's going to be on the load that you're going to be picking up. And the biggest problem a lot of people are having is, you know what, a lot of you guys are, the problem that, and I'm going to help you guys today. You know what the issue with a lot of people? You don't know how to price the load. You know the reason why you don't know how to price a load? Because you don't know your cost per mile. You get what I'm saying? So let me help you guys out. If your cost per mile is $1.60, you get what I'm saying? And it's going to cost you $400 to take that load from Chicago all the way down to Houston, Texas. Then when you book a load, your load should be covering that $400. Hey, you're paying attention? You're listening? That $400 that is going to cost you, you need to make sure that you get that $400 plus your time and all the work that you're going to put in. So if it's going to be $400 in gas, then you're going to charge a broker another $1,200 to take the load for your time and your labor. That's $1,600, that right there. You get it? Let me see some thumbs in the chat if y'all get it, because every week people ask me this question. Every week they ask this question. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know. Hey, if you don't get it today, I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you. If you don't get it today, I have no idea what to tell you. That's all you cost. That's all you. That's a start right there. You get what I'm saying? Now, with that said, what if the broker wants you to do driver assist? What if the broker wants you to do? What if it's a distribution? So now, if you charge $1,600 and it's driver assist, you are now going to charge a broker an extra $150. So now from $16 to $150, now you have $1,750. You get what I'm saying? What if you go at a distribution and you're going to be there for 4 or 5 hours? You're going to charge for what? Detention. And if you're there for 5 hours at $35 an hour, you need to multiply 35 times 5. You add that 35 on top of whatever your original price is. This is why me and the broker was here, and Joey's going to come back. But this is why I told you guys, some of you guys are missing out money because you don't understand the concept. You get what I'm saying? And like the broker said the last time when he was here, a lot of you guys pick up and run and focus and just drop in and leave. And you guys got to cut that out because you're losing money. You're missing out on money. You get what I'm saying? You're missing out of a lot of money and a lot of opportunity. So I want you guys to focus this year and all these things that I'm telling you. If you go somewhere and you use a lift gate to pick up 6 pallets, to load the pallet, if you pick up at a loading dock and they load the pallet with a forklift and you go to a delivery and they want you to offload and use your lift gate, between $175 to $250 is what I charge. You get what I'm saying? You guys can, depends on the size of the pallet, the weight of the pallet. I normally charge $175. Sometimes I just charge $200 and just do it. Some of you guys are going to these locations, you're offloading these trucks, and then you're not charging these brokers any money. That's $200 Your lift gate got a motor. If that motor stop work, it's gonna cost you $650. It comes with a line that you gotta change. Those line is gonna be $120 every time you change one of those motor. Because those hydraulic line, whenever you change a motor, you gotta change those hydraulic line. Every motor got hours of work. Just like how you have hours of working on your truck, hours of working on your driving, your motor got hours of working. So from time to time, they'll give out. These are stuff that you guys should be making money from. Why are you guys out here doing these stuff for free? You guys got to cut that out. You get what I'm saying? So these are some of the stuff I want you guys to focus on for 2023. Hit the like button when you guys come in the live, man. Hit the like button. Let them likes go up. I'm on fire tonight, all right? So we talk about plan ahead, network more, network and build relationship with brokers and other truckers, focus more on partial, and make sure that you're picking up partial, and stop make one pick one drop a priority, and let it cover your cost per mile. I cannot stress this any more. Stop focus on one pick one drop unless your cost per mile is covered. If you're leaving from Chicago and you're gonna go to Houston, and it's gonna be one single stop on the truck, and it's gonna take the whole entire truck up, you should be making sure that you charge for your cost per mile, and you should be charging to run that truck dedicated. You get what I'm saying? Dedicated. So you're gonna look at the mile, you're gonna run your truck out of Chicago with a full 26-foot box truck. You should be running your truck at least $3,500 from Chicago down to Houston. You get what I'm saying? And that's just one pick one drop. And that's based on the weight of the on the type of load. But I'm just giving you an example. I got guys who come out of Chicago and they go right to Dallas and they got like $3,800, but that's partial. You get what I'm saying? But you guys need to focus more on running your truck and make a profit. You get what I'm saying? So we talk about you guys focusing on partial, and your one pick one drop, as long as your cost per mile is covered, you should be good to go. You get what I'm saying? The next thing the number 5 thing is expand your radius. A lot of you guys are stuck in a certain radius. While I'm on this whole entire radius thing, let me say this to you guys, okay? I know a lot of time I come in this whole entire YouTube thing and I've been telling you guys and I've been saying it. It's funny to some of you guys, but I'm going to tell you again, your radius, you guys, I can't stress this no more, man. I'm telling you. Just open up your Google. Just open up your Google. Just right now, open up your Google. And when you look at your map, you see where you see those gray, brown areas? You see them brown areas? Just look over by Salt Lake and and Colorado and Montana and Nebraska and Arizona. Just look over there, those areas. Some of you guys need to stop let brokers. You need to stop let dispatchers and brokers send you in those areas. You guys are running a truck and you don't have any radius. You don't have any radius. You go wherever. You pick up from Atlanta, you go to Houston. From Houston, you go to Kentucky. You go from Kentucky back to Missouri. Cool. That's a good run. That's fine. You're making money, right? Cool. But here where a lot of you guys start to make a lot of mistakes. You leave from Missouri and the broker tell you $4,000 and we're going to send you into Salt Lake City into some no man's land. And now you go to Salt Lake City in the middle of nowhere. You get what I'm saying? And now you have to drive from Salt Lake City. Yeah, you get $4,000, you get $4,500. But what the broker did not tell you is that you're going to have to spend $1,200 to come back to Kansas City. Because most of the time, You can't find anything out of Salt Lake unless you're gonna go to California and work your way back. And most guys who find themselves in certain areas, they just want to come back to civilization, even if they gotta run the truck empty. So what a lot of you guys have to stop do is let brokers send you into these dead zone, and then now you have to end up with $4,500 to go there, but then to come back to Salt Lake City or Wichita, Kansas, or you got to come back to these, populated area, you spend $1,500 out of the $4,500 that you just make off a broker to come back. That doesn't make any sense. You know why stuff like that happen? Because you guys are not running your truck on a radius. You need to expand your radius, but you guys need to not go into certain zone. Those zones, I said all the time, is for box truck. And I'm going to be going through the questions. I see all the questions popping in. I just want to get through this list. But I just want to run through this list. But I'm going to get through all the questions that you guys are asking me. All right. So you guys need to stop going to these areas. Period. Just don't go there. You get what I'm saying? If you're in Atlanta, you should be focusing from Atlanta to Dallas to Chicago, Missouri. You should be focusing in Houston. You should be going up to Wichita. Wisconsin, Minnesota. You should be coming over to Ohio, Indiana, Kentucky. That should be your areas. You get what I'm saying? Stop picking up load from Atlanta and then going to some, Indian area in Alaska, what's that? Arizona, some little town. You go deliver something to an Indian, to them, them Indian people over there. You get what I'm saying? And now you're stuck over there because guess what? Broker told you you're going to get your load coming out. You guys got to stop making those errors. Hit the like button when you guys come in the live. Hit the like button. Hit them likes up, man. So yeah, you guys need to stop let brokers do that stuff to you. I know a lot of time I talk to you guys. It's funny because I make this joke all the time, but it's not really a joke. It's actually serious. When I tell you guys these things, it's serious. A lot of guys last week, a lot of guys pick up load, and because they didn't have a plan, what happened is you let brokers and dispatchers send you into areas, or they give you a load and you show up at the shipper, at the receiver Friday, and the receiver close at 1 o'clock because it's Friday. Everybody leaves early, and now you're stuck with a load in your truck from Friday. You have to sit down Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday before you can deliver that load. This is why I told you guys the last time I was here, you guys should be heading back home by Wednesday, Thursday. You should be picking up load going home. You shouldn't be on your way to a destination because some broker and some dispatcher promise you that you're going to be good. You get what I'm saying? And I keep telling you guys, I can't stress this. You guys stop thinking that brokers and dispatchers are in their best interest for you. Some of you guys come out here and you think, yeah, man, it's my boy, man. He got me. You guys need to cut it out. Like you have to understand this is a business, man. These guys are going to tell you whatever they want to tell you so they can make the move to make their customer happy. Yeah, don't worry, man. I got you. I got a load coming out. I got some coming out. If they can't send you the 2 Redcon right there for the pickup and the delivery, when they promise to send you, man, don't just start look for a load. It's that simple. You get what I'm saying? So yeah. So we talk about that. The number 7 thing, and this is the final thing I'm going to talk about, and then I'm going to jump into the questions. Make sure that you have a reliable truck, man. Last year, a lot of people have a lot of truck that cost them a lot of money. A lot of breakdown, bad tires, bad motors. You guys are buying these international for $7,000. That's turning around costing you $30,000 to fix. I keep telling you guys, you guys gotta get reliable truck. I focus on Eno because they're Toyota and they don't give any problem. You get what I'm saying? The international, I told people all the time, the 2020, the 2018 and 19 and 2022, I don't hear anybody, but I'm talking about the older one. I don't hear anybody complain about the new ones, but the older one, like the 2014 and 13 and I think come all the way up to the 15, that Max Force engine or whatever it is, you guys need to leave those stuff alone. Because you guys are buying these trucks for 10, 12, $9,000. But then when the truck need an injector, it got wire issue, it got def system, that truck constantly needs something. Then you buy it from a rental company that give you these retreaded tires that blow out on the pressure, on the heat. You go to Arizona with one of those trucks, you're bound to get a blowout. It's going to cost you $600 just for the tires. And if you're in the middle of nowhere, it's going to cost you another $1,200, $1,300. Trust me, guys. I know what I'm talking about. You get what I'm saying? So you guys need to have reliable trucks. You guys need to do your PM service. Check your oil. I told people all the time, get the dealer. You need to have spare filter. Get a diesel filter and a oil filter. Because some of the filter, sometimes you might pull up at a truck stop and they don't have your filter. So if you have an extra filter of your own in your truck, all they're going to do is just give you the oil. That's it. If they say, man, we ain't got the filter. I know for Toyota, they don't, none of these truck stop have the filter. None of them have it. They're not even authorized to sell it. For the international and the Freightliner, yeah, but you still, I always have my filter to guarantee that I'm going to get an oil change. You are the only one that can guarantee that anything that you make, for any decision that you're going to make for your business, you're the only one that's going to guarantee that you can make it happen. This is why I have my own filter. So I can guarantee that if I pull up, once I got the oil, I'm going to get an oil change. As long as the time to wait is, I'm cool with that. This is what you guys got to do. Reliable truck. You get what I'm saying? So you guys need to make sure that you have all these stuff in place. So that way this year, you guys make a lot more money than what you guys make last year. A lot of people miss out on a lot of these opportunities because they're not doing it right. So before we even start anything this year, this is my first live for the new year, and I'm giving you guys all these check marks. You guys can go back and watch a live, take notes, and you guys can write these stuff down, because at the end of the day, you're going to need it. I'm in a different ball game. I'm running this semi. It's a whole different beast over here. The semi game is nothing like the box truck game. When I'm telling you it's easier, you talk less, your delivery is it's less complicated, it's less of everything, and it's way more money. It's way more money, but it's less of everything, and I run partial only in my semi. You get what I'm saying? But the same work that I'm telling you guys with the box truck to do is the same work that I used to do. This is why I'm telling you guys to do it. Hit the like button when you guys come in the live. Let me get them likes up. You get what I'm saying? So I want you guys to focus on all of these stuff that we just talk about. You get what I'm saying? Let me look at let me just run back over. So number one, you guys need to plan ahead. Number two, you guys need to network more. Number three, you guys need to network and build relationship with brokers and other truckers. Number four, you guys need to focus more on partial, and make sure if you do one pick, one drop, it cover your cost per mile. What is my cost per mile, Kirk? You need to put all your information together that costs you for that truck. What is that? Your insurance, your truck payment, the whole shebang. That's how you do your cost per mile. I don't know what is that. Okay, I'm gonna explain it to you one of these days. Expand your radius. Okay, you guys need to expand your radius. Sign up with these individual load board. The load board that I just told you guys, Echo Global Logistic, all these other individual brokers that some of you guys already sign up with, they already have their own load board. So when you're searching DAT, you're searching DAT, TQL, CH Robinson. Yeah, some of y'all need to come and chill with me for a day. And y'all see how people ask me all the time, man, how you do that, man? You search for load for people and run your own truck. You got 4 or 5 truck you load in. Man, this, man. Because I'm good at what I'm doing. And I got the tools to make it happen. I'm not sitting down just looking at the load board. I'm all over the place with multiple different load board. And I don't be buying them $39 DAT load package. I get the big boy. You get what I'm saying? So you guys need to step your game up. Make sure that you have a reliable truck. You need to make sure that your truck is reliable. You get what I'm saying? Make sure that your truck is reliable. I can't stress that no more. If you guys don't want to buy a reliable truck and you want to come out here and make some quick money, it's not going to work. You get what I'm saying? It's not going to work. I'm telling you. Because your truck is going to break down more than your truck is going to break down more than the money that you're going to make. So let me go through this right here. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit Alexis is in the live. Shout out to Alexis. Hit the like button. Happy New Year to Nikki, to Nick. Shout out to everybody that's in the live. I'm gonna bring my wife on. She's gonna come on now, and we're gonna chop it up with her for a minute because she's the one that does all the she does the factoring, she does the whole shebang. So all the paperwork, everything that you guys need to understand about the factoring, all that stuff, she's the one that take care of it, and she's the one that take care of all the paperwork, the email, every single thing. I'm gonna let her come. You can squeeze by here. I'm gonna let her come. And everybody, this is my beautiful wife, Kanisha.
Hi guys. Happy New Year to you all.
Yeah, so you tell YouTube Happy New Year. Never tell me Happy New Year.
Lie.
I'm telling you, man. Anyway, my wife is the one, you do all the factoring, right?
Right.
She does the factoring, you answer email. We even on vacation, we answer email, right?
Right.
I know we're going out tonight, so we're not gonna be here too long, but we just want to give people an idea, just from your, because I see the stuff that you do. You're constantly on the computer. I just talked to them about plan ahead, prepare, and all that stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like we get an email where I think we answered the email like 3 times, but they're saying that we're sending the wrong information, right? And then you take a deeper look and you're like, yeah, I think something is wrong.
Right.
In situation like that, what because everything is on the computer, but the timing, because I know everything is a time crunch where, we send it. And guys, let me say this. Sometimes we get email directly from our factoring company, but we can also get it from the broker, right? Mm-hmm. And then we have another lady that was calling her phone like crazy because she wanted an invoice from you, right?
Yeah, she wanted it right away.
Exactly. So could you just explain to them, like, how do you go through all of that? I know you got 2 kids, or you got our kids, you're juggling, be my mom and all of that stuff. So could you just walk them through how to prepare themselves to deal with stuff like that? And the urgency behind it. That's what I'm trying to get at. How urgent it is sometime when they send these email out.
Well, for me, personally, you know,
Hmm.
I set a plan for each day. I mean, it doesn't go like
Right. It doesn't go the way you
the way I
plan it.
plan it
Right, right, right.
sometimes, but make sure you plan, like,
Hmm.
make a plan. This is what you're gonna do today.
Hmm.
That's number one. But when the email come in, you know, you check your email like every 30 minutes,
Right, right, right.
business,
Hmm.
and just keep up on top of it and stay focused. That's it.
Right. So hear what she said, guys. Have a plan. When the email comes in, you reply. Just keep on top of it. Now, people like to hear about money, so we're gonna talk about the money.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there is a lot of things that we do sometimes that we can lose money and we're not even realizing it, based on the factoring that we do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you explain to them, like, sometime when we have thousands of dollars tied up, what can causes that and what can trigger that to happen? Because, like, we have, like, for instance, we have that missing BOL that lady was asking.
Right.
So now we don't get paid for that load.
Right.
And there's times when we pay people that run under MC number for load, but we don't get the money.
We don't get the money.
Can you explain to them, like, if you don't sort that out, what can happen potentially? That, like, a lot of people
Well, the
understand
only
that we
thing
can
that
lose the money.
right, you don't get paid.
You just don't get it because if
Right.
you're not
But
at the
at
top of it.
first, we use Triumph. So at first, what they do, they factor they give us the money.
Right, right,
But
right.
then when they go to the broker and if they don't get paid, then if whatever we factor like the next day or the next week,
we
they lose that money.
Exactly. So yeah, go ahead. What you was
But
gonna say?
I'm just gonna say, there's only, I think, one main issue that I have with is the signature for the receivers.
Oh yeah, so the signature, right? So guys, I told people this all the time. Can you tell them the importance of the signature? Because you deal with a lot of the factoring.
We're not gonna
When
get
somebody scribble, what does that do?
They're not gonna pay. Then
Can you tell them?
Triumph will just reject it. So this
No,
is not
but
a
tell
signature.
them. But look and tell them, when somebody scribble, when I deliver a load to whatever I'm gonna deliver, and the guy scribble, not Peter, not Tony, a scribble. What happened? Could you tell them what happened? Because you're the one who do it.
So normally the broker will email and the factoring company will email us and ask for the name of the receiver.
Guys, it is so important for you to get the name, first and last name of the receiver.
Right.
My wife can tell you how many times you have to get on the phone and call those people and ask for the name of these people that receive these load, right? Because the driver go over there and do a scribble. Who is the name? The guy in the blue cap, the one with the jersey that says, Montana or whatever. That doesn't work, because when we send it to her and she sent it to the factoring company, they're gonna reject it, and that's $2,000 you're gonna potentially lose. Remember the time we had to send guys? How many times we had to send guys back? We had to literally send people back to get a signature because they wouldn't pay us. And a lot of the times we pay people that run under our MC number, and we get stuck with the bill. And then me and my wife have to sit down and figure all this stuff out. You know what I'm saying? Another thing that that you can talk about is, tell them the importance of keeping the paperwork in order. Because I know a lot of the time we get rejection because of the paperwork. Like when they crease the paper and it's not readable.
To be honest, I think that's just Triumph, because that's not all factoring company.
That's not all factoring company, but still, the reason why I bring it up is because remember that time we get load rejected because they couldn't make out the number,
right?
Because there was a crease in it, right, and they just wouldn't pay us.
But I think that's just
it's Triumph, but I'm just saying, like, it's still important to keep the paperwork clean,
neat. Yeah.
Exactly, because again, when you submit these stuff to these people, it's like sometimes you at the mercy
For your money.
right. Now, for 2023, what advice do you have to tell anyone that are coming in the business, especially couple? Like, we've been in the business a long time. So, what advice do you have to tell any woman? What advice do you have to give any woman pertaining coming in based on your experience and how they can maneuver doing what you're doing without having a meltdown? You get what I'm saying? So, what would you tell them? You know what I mean?
To be honest, it's coming, but we just. I think the most important thing is just communication. Stay organized, stay focused.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's
Just communicate and just stay focused. But what about somebody who doesn't have um like okay, so you're using what do you use, what do you use for your stuff? Do you use Excel, or what do you use for your
I use a lot of different
I know
programs
you use a lot of different program, but give them like some of the tools, how you like, what do you do?
for the expense.
Yeah, for the expense.
Well, basically what I do is, we have to do the expense
Mm-hmm.
each month. You know, what your income, and then try to see, if we're making a profit or a loss at the end of each month.
Right. So you use a spreadsheet and you put all the expense and everything, and
Well,
then
yeah, I use a spreadsheet for
right.
that.
Um, one of the thing that you focus more on is like, I know we talk about this a lot of times, me and you, but I know how important it is to keep your paperwork organized. Because I know we have a cabinet where if I call you and ask you for something, you go and you can get it.
Mm-hmm.
Could you tell people how important that is? Not only the paperwork itself, but also on the computer.
The reason for that is
I-
we get I think we get a lot of like call back or email for the paperwork, and then we have to just what submit it,
Resubmit
resubmit.
it.
Yeah,
Right, but people don't keep their paperwork together. Like, like if I call you,
you're talking like the BOL.
yeah, like the BOL, because you have the BOL on a computer and
Well,
you have
yeah,
the
because I have
BOL
to
in a
scan them.
cabinet file.
Right.
But there's people who, not
Or like
everybody, right?
right, because like for some time I think Triumph has
Exactly.
requested the
Exactly.
original copy of the
Exactly.
BOL. Like
Exactly.
maybe what 2 months,
Ex-
2 months after we submit for the
for the
funding.
for the funding, right,
Yeah,
right, right.
they ask for the original,
Right,
not a
original, right, and then we
not
have
a
to
copy.
mail it through the post office because a lot
Right.
of time you have to mail it. I want to say shout out to Snyder because him and Adam, oh man, these guys are like they keep the way their system they're using, and a couple of the guys that use their system, it is so it's crazy the way they have their stuff organized just like us. Um but for the New Year's, she drove down with me, guys. What was, I know we drive in a box truck together. We did a week, like maybe 2 years ago, in a box truck. We drove to Colorado or something like that. Driving in a semi and seeing what I do versus a box truck. Could you what's the difference? What difference do you see based on you coming down
The
here with me?
only thing is, when you're going in the tight
Guys, let me tell you, I drove with my wife come down, and
these
I do some stuff with a semi that she thought she just, you're talking
no
about,
the warehouse, they'll be in some spot, whereas I'm like,
right.
this is only for box truck, like.
because we went to pick up a load and it took us like what 20 minutes to park the truck.
Not 20, but
It
uh,
it it, it, it was
10
it was really tight. So and then I had to back the truck up from the blind spot. Um, but you love the truck.
mm.
She sleep in the truck a lot, guys. She did not want you. You love the semi, right?
Yeah.
She,
It's
she
not like I know where you're getting at. You don't.
guys, she didn't want to come out. This, guys, I kid you not. We're at a hotel right now. My wife would not let us get this room. She wanted to stay in the semi all weekend. I'm like, lady, look, we're gonna have to get. She loved the semi and she loved everything about the semi, right? Now, as far as we talk about box truck and the semi and the whole shebang, um, what advice would you give people overall coming in the trucking game? What like couples, especially couples like us, what advice would you tell them to, coming in as a new carrier and a new business owner? What advice would you tell them?
um, as a new carrier.
Yeah, like new in the business. Like when me and you started years ago.
One thing I can say is never, you gotta expect the ups and the downs.
Mm-hmm.
Be prepared for that, for the downs,
Mm-hmm.
but be prepared to learn from your mistake. That's when you know that you're progressing when you learn
Mm-hmm.
from your mistakes. So just stay
Focus.
focused
Mm-hmm.
and just keep on pushing.
A lot of the times, way back when we started, we didn't have any kids, right? And we had a route in Patterson, New Jersey. Remember when we used to go to
from
Patterson
Jer- from from
from
New
right
Jersey to
from New Jersey to Patterson, and we had a route and we had to pick up 6 o'clock, and we were home by 9 o'clock in the evening,
right.
right? Um,
Good morning.
in the morning we had to get up at 8 o'clock, but we had to go into those trenches in Patterson. And guys, let me say this about my wife, right? She is not scared to go anywhere.
Right.
She's not scared. Like we go to German. Remember, we had a route in the worst part of Philadelphia, Kensington, Germantown. Guys, we used to do Rite Aid. We used to take the labels to Rite Aid, remember, every Tuesday so they can put it up. And my wife, I can tell you, she is not scared to go anywhere. She don't scared to jump out of the van, take a you remember we used to jump out of the van. I used to be in the van in my cargo van waiting on her,
Mm.
and she is not scared of anything. And I think that is why sometimes couple will be successful, because that fear is not in us. You get what I'm saying? And we're not
Scared
fearful
to
of,
take
we're not
chances.
scared to take chances. I'm not saying when we started is a different era
That's a
era from
different
now.
thing. Yeah.
Exactly. But thank God that we make a lot of mistake. We make a lot of we go through a lot. Now, fast forward, and when I started coming out with the box truck,
Hmm.
we were losing a lot of money.
That's why I said expect the up and the
But
down.
we were just couldn't figure out why we were losing so much money. And so you remember when we first came out, and guys, let me tell you guys, we lose so much money coming out here with the box truck the first time. But
Because at that point we were just understanding the load board
right,
and the cost per mile. We
exactly.
didn't do all of that. We know nothing about that. So
We did not do our cost per mile. We didn't understand the cost per mile. We didn't understand the load board. And my wife was like, hey, when
that's
you
that's
get back home, we're going to have to sit down and talk, because there's something we're doing wrong. And so, guys, we fix it. We did it. And here we are, 2023 moving on. We still got a successful company. Shout out to all the subscribers, man. Like everybody that subscribed to the channel, most of you guys who subscribe, the mentees. Um, you talked to a couple of the mentee. You want to shout out like Tony and Ray. Tony is Michigan and Ray Chicago.
Oh yeah, because I always got him confused.
Right. So we got Mr. Smith and all the other guys. So big shout out to everybody that subscribed to the channel. Shout out to everybody. You talked to a couple of the guys. And guys, let me say this. Everybody that's watching this live, everybody that ever come and do any business with us, she is the one that takes care of everything from contract to receipt. She does it all. She put it all together, right? So we all owe you a big thanks. So from YouTube subscribers, from everybody, what is a thank you, Miss Kenisha?
You're welcome.
You get what I'm saying? For all the hard work, and we're looking forward to work with you in 2023.
And I expect to get more money.
Guys, this lady look like she's short of any kind of money. She always bring up this money issue. Look at her. Does she look like she is?
Listen, you here? You gotta make more money,
listen,
right?
man. You listen, man. You know how many women would love your life? Man, I'm telling you, man. Listen, man. Listen, guys. This lady right here it's a blessing. But you get what I'm saying? But let's run through this question real quick, and then because we're going to on a road. I think right here. Okay, so I'm gonna pull them up and you read them. So let's start with this one right here.
So do you dispatch semi truck?
Someone say if I dispatch semi, partial in the semi, of course. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you have a semi or a 26-foot box truck. We can do any one of those. Okay. What's this one right here says?
What's good, my brother? Thanks for the consultation.
Okay, who is that? That's Jeremy.
Jerome.
Oh, Jerome. Okay, that's Jerome, right? Hold on, that's okay. Let's go down. Okay, who is it? Okay, that's I already answered that one. Okay, let's go down and see. Guys, while we're going through here, okay, this person said drop the link for the mentorship. So we're gonna put a link. And okay, so we have okay, so we have a couple questions. Some of them I already go through. Hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button.
This says, how can I find a good broker?
Someone, where is that?
Daniel Williams.
Oh, Daniel Williams. Daniel Williams, I'm the best broker. Listen, man. Listen, guys. This broker thing is you just gotta network. That's it. Just network. And when you find a good broker, you'll know right away. You get what I'm saying? You'll know right away when you find a good broker. I know for Echo Global Logistic and CH Robinson, those are excellent brokers over there if you find the right one. You get what I'm saying? This is a question right here. You can answer this question.
Do you use QuickBooks?
What do you have to say about QuickBooks?
I use QuickBooks for what, 6 months? Roughly 6 months.
She don't like QuickBooks, guys.
But I figured a way. The same thing that QuickBooks does, that I could do it a different way. So I don't pay them to do it.
Yeah, QuickBooks, we used to use QuickBooks, and it's not, we don't see the sense in it. Even as a new startup company, we wouldn't recommend QuickBook. It's not because the same things that they're gonna tell you. You can create a spreadsheet and pretty much do the same thing that my wife does. You get what I'm saying? So it's not, it's not not gonna, and it charges like what, $89 or
It
100, and
depends on the package.
it depends on the package, right? You know what I'm saying? Alexis says, learning so much tonight. Thank you. Shout out to Alexis. She was here the last time. We see Goldie popped up. Um, uh, do you both have a CDL? I have my CDL, but what happened?
Or the permit?
What happened? she, what happened to your CDL, man?
It's out there.
Huh? Guys, she's supposed to get her CDL, man. I'm telling you, all these ladies want to do is be cute.
Don't say
You
that.
know what I mean?
Don't say that.
Look at her nails. Look
I'm
at her
supposed to
nails.
do what is it? A class?
Mm-hmm.
But I just don't get the time as yet.
Okay. She don't get the time, guys. Shout out to Daniel Williams for the $5 super chat. Um, Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you for the $5 donation. I need to buy a new car this year, man. I'm gonna ask you guys to, I'm a create a GoFundMe. You know what I mean? So you guys can help me buy a car. I'm gonna do like some of these guys out here. So QuickBook we used to use, we don't use QuickBook no more. Um, and a lot of the brokers. Let me say this. Let me give you guys a little rundown about these brokers, right? Because we dealt with a lot of brokers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is there such thing as a good brokers out there? Seriously, is there such thing as a good broker?
In the when we first started, I always say this. I don't think the broker want the truck drivers to get more money than what they're getting.
Exactly.
So
But we have to fight to get every day for what we want. So it's like, you get what I'm saying? It's crazy. But
but that's when
there is some good brokers out there.
yeah, that's what I said. That's when we just started.
Hmm.
But after the connections and all of that.
But what I would tell a guy like Daniel is sign up with Echo and CH Robinson and
TQL,
TQL and what is that other one? Um
Valkyrie.
no, what's that, the oh man, I forgot the name. But those companies, and there's a lot more. The reason why those are important is because those companies assign you a broker, and most of the time they'll give you the cell number. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So that way you can build a relationship with them, because I got a lot of connection at Echo Global Logistic. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I always get good rate. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes they'll curse me out, but most of the time I get the rate that I'm looking for. You get what I'm saying? So guys, it's important for you guys to understand, and this is why it's so important to build a relationship, because what happens is when you build relationship, it minimizes the brokers. You don't have to look for a lot of brokers. You get what I'm saying? So your search for these dispatchers and brokers, it becomes slim. And you don't even like I don't have a lot of brokers no more. When I first started, we used to have a lot of brokers, but I narrow it down so low that it's like literally we sit in a truck Friday morning.
Mm-hmm.
We did not talk to nobody. We booked two partial. We did it right, and we get a rate we want and everything. Didn't just by using the app. You get what I'm saying? So you just and it's just ways that would just minimize
Or make it work easier.
make your work easier. Yep, you know what I mean. But yeah. But guys, so yeah, so me and my wife is here, man, and we're in Texas.
That's true.
What is your opinion in Texas?
I like Texas.
Guys, she went on a shopping, man. I'm telling you, man. Guys, she went on a shopping spree, right?
Gotta catch you while I can. I gotta catch you while I can.
Guys, I tell you, this lady buy everything. Everything, right?
No, not everything.
Guys, listen. We went to the outlet. Oh, you want to talk about the food down in Texas? Oh man, they got some nice restaurant down here. Texas got some nice. You guys got some nice restaurant. Me and the wife driving around, got some nice restaurant, and it's nice, man. So guys, if you guys watched the live months ago, you guys remember when I asked my wife if she's gonna move to Texas?
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna move to Texas?
No,
Why?
I like to visit Texas, but I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
but we
move.
need to get a house in Texas.
But I'm not gonna live here. I could get a house, but I'm not gonna
No,
live
but we
here.
need to live here.
You could live here.
No, but we need to move to Texas.
Nah,
Why?
I'll visit Texas. I
But
like.
why, guys? The reason why she don't want to move to Texas is because she says it's too flat, and she's scared of this hurricane, right? Hurricane and all that stuff. But it's cool.
Flooding and all that.
Ain't no flooding down here, man.
Yeah.
Ain't no flooding. Ain't no flooding. Let's see what this question says. I'm in South Bend and I'm finding difficult finding load around here. Not sure what I'm doing
Indiana.
wrong. In Indiana? In South Bend? No, man. And you got a 26-foot box truck? No, Indiana in South Bend. Not in South Bend. Maybe somewhere else, but not in South Bend.
Not good old Indy.
Not Indiana. Indiana, you should be easy to find load out of there. Mr. Young says that he loved Texas, especially. We were in McKinley last night.
This morning.
In McKinley this morning, right? She went to the Lord this morning, and we went to Oklahoma yesterday at the casino. Guys, you should take your wife to the casino, and it's nice down here, right? We had a wonderful weekend. It's crazy. How do you? Hold on a minute. So Mr. Young said that we visited that yesterday.
How is the load coming out of Texas?
How is the load coming out of Texas? The load coming out of Texas is pretty. Here's the thing with Texas. Here's the thing with Texas, and my wife, we saw that Friday, right? It's a lot of partial. It was like over 218 job coming out of Texas on Friday, and tomorrow is good. Tomorrow is an holiday, so Tuesday is supposed to be crazy. But the thing with Texas is you're not gonna find a lot of one pick one drop that is paying good coming out of Texas. So what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to find you partial. A lot of partial is in Texas. It doesn't matter if you're in Houston or Dallas or Austin. It doesn't matter. There's a lot of partial coming out here. So I love Texas because, like I said, me and my wife, I sit down Friday morning and literally book a load, and it was partial. It's that simple. You get what I'm saying? So you guys got to just be more proactive with the load board and just you know, what do you like about the semi versus the box truck? Um, what do you like different about it?
The only difference is you make more money in the semi.
Right?
That's the only difference to me.
Yeah, but the semi, like, cause I know like I make more money, but I'm on the road less, right?
Um,
Cause I can just easily turn the truck and come back home versus the box truck.
well, it's the same thing for the box truck. It's just that's why I say you make more because you have more loads in the semi.
Yeah, I got more loads in the semi, but I can turn the truck around quicker to come back home. What about guys who like to what advice would they tell guys or couple that they love each other, but they don't want to, like, they don't, pretty wife, pretty life.
What advice you have?
My advice, I told them all the time. But I want you to tell them, because people think, all right, here's the thing. People think sometimes that if I leave you home with
You
the
don't
kids,
love.
I don't love
Yeah,
you.
yeah, that's what.
But that's not true, right? Because we're here now and the kids are not here and we're in Texas.
Right.
So that doesn't mean I don't love my wife. I find time, I spend time with you, right?
Mm-hmm.
So for a new person who's coming out here, like say Junior and his girl always together.
Jump in the truck.
You hear what she said, guys? Jump in the truck. But people who are coming out here for the first time, people always say that they're not gonna leave their kids or whatever. Do you how do you feel when I leave?
Um, I mean, you're going out to make money and provide for the family. So why would I hold that back?
Right, but you saying that, but there's people who
Listen, I could sit here and tell them let go, and because the and they still have their own opinion. I mean, remember the guy that said, "Oh, your wife don't call you that like wait."
yeah, like guys ask me, my wife don't call me all the time and check on me and ask me when I'm coming home and all that stuff. And I'm like, let me say this. I don't want to say that's the only thing she care about, but the only thing that my wife focus on is, one, you understand that I'm doing a job, right?
Right.
But the only thing that I think she really focus on is that I come back home safe every week, right?
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? And I spend time with the kids. You get what I'm saying? That's the only thing my wife caught. That's the only thing. You get what I'm saying? Is I'm here, come back home safe, and I spend time with my kids. That's it. She don't worry about anything else. All right. So for a lot of guys who are coming out here, just do it, man. Just come out here and look at her. She's fine. She ain't going nowhere. We went to the restaurant last night. Come out the restaurant, and there's an African guy talking to my wife in front of the restaurant. Get what I'm saying? And I asked my wife, why is it that African guys always be trying to talk to you? You get what I'm saying?
I think most people think I'm African.
Guys, you want me to tell them the story about the African when I first met you?
What's gotta go?
Guys, I'm gonna tell them real quick about the Africans. Guys, I'm gonna tell you the story about my wife with the African. By the way, a lot of people don't know this, right? But we actually met when you were working at Six Flag, right? And I was doing delivery at your workplace,
Mm-hmm.
right? And we were staying at the same hotel,
Right.
and I didn't know that. And guys, one night I come with a big box truck, and I backed the truck up, and she was like on the balcony, and I walked by and I said, "Hi, pretty girl." She looked at me. She's like, "You better go in the room, man. Ain't nobody giving no number. You ain't getting no."
I ain't have time for you.
And then she's like, "Man, ain't got no time for you." So I came back on, right? Cause you know me, man. You know I gotta get the freshy fresh, you know. So I came back out and I saw her give me that look, you know that look where she.
Stop it.
Well, you guys know the look, man, where she's like, yeah, let him chase me now, you know. So I walk over to her and I'm like, "Hi, what's up? What's your name?" You know what I mean? And she looked at me and she's like, "I'm on the phone. You don't see I'm talking." Guys, she was real feisty when I first met her. Trust me, she was a feisty girl. You know what I'm saying? But we hit it off that night. It takes me 3 weeks to get her phone number. 3 weeks to get her phone number. You get what I'm saying? But we here now. You get what I'm saying? She's my beautiful wife, man. But back to the African guy. She was at the hotel, right? And there was an African guy at the hotel, right? And when we started to talk and we started to have feelings, this African guy just kept going and kept going, right?
Mhm.
And he wanted to take her back home to Africa and all these other stuff. But she's her own woman. So one night I was in the room. What was it? One night I was in the room and the African guy came out and I said, and he was trying to take you out or something. I don't remember what he was trying to do, guys. But she was like, "Yeah, I think I might go hang out with my African friend and yada yada yada." And she loved African guys. You know what I mean? So last night we went out to this nice restaurant, and she said she want to go inside the car, and I'm like, "Okay, let me pay the bill." Blah blah blah. Be right out. Give her the key. Next thing you know, my wife is outside in a full blown conversation with this African man. Yeah, man, I'm Jamaican. I'm this. And the African guy is telling my wife, yeah, you're a beautiful girl and blah, blah, blah. Tell you, man. Tell you, man. But she's my wife. She ain't going to do nothing, man. She ain't going to do nothing, right? Anyway, guys, let's stop troubling my wife, man. I ain't going to trouble my wife. Anyway, guys, can you find load getting out of Florida? Florida is one of the worst state. Florida is one of the worst state. You know what I'm saying? Worst state. So for all the people that are coming out of Florida, this is what you got to do. You got to just catch what you can catch
And run to the next state.
and run to the next state. That's it. Just come out of Florida, go to Atlanta, and load from Atlanta and take it from there. You get what I'm saying? That's the best advice I can tell you, because everybody can tell you about Florida. It's the worst,
But
one of the
was
worst states.
Florida like that? Like maybe a year ago?
Florida always been like that. That's where brokers take pretty girls like you to go ride ski bike after they burn those box truck guys. What you talking about?
No, but
What do you
the
mean?
reason why I asked because you used to go to Florida
I used to go to Florida and get a lot of load
with
out
a
of there.
box truck, right? That's why I
Right.
said like a year ago.
Yeah, but
Was it like that?
not really. But recently, it's a lot. It's more of a vacation now. Cause brokers be taking girls like you down there and having a fun time. You know what I mean? So yeah. Anyway, guys, we gonna wrap it up tonight. We gonna call it a night. I hope you guys enjoy this live, man. It's your boy Kirk back again with the next live. We're gonna do the
Not today.
guy. You're not gonna do the
The fingertip.
you're not gonna do the fingertip. You know what I mean? It's your boy Kirk back again with the next live, man. But I'm here with my beautiful wife Kenisha. I'm gonna take her out tonight. We're gonna have some fun. And I'm gonna give her a little, tour of the city. And hopefully I can convince her to stay and let us buy a house down here. Move over here. You get what I'm saying? So that way we can be, hey, if I'm living in Florida, I mean, if I live in Texas, it'd be a win-win for me. Because if I'm going to be in the Midwest. I can go to Minnesota.
You have a truck. You go anywhere.
I know, but
you
but
live
for me,
anywhere.
no, but for me,
Right.
I'm telling you, I'll be on more with you. It just move to Florida, just move to Texas, and you'll see what I'm talking about. We'll sell the house in Pennsylvania, and we'll move down here. All right. Anyway, guys, we gonna wrap it up tonight. Thank you guys for joining the live, man. Everybody that was here, big up to you, Grace Logistic. We're gonna drop some video, man. We're gonna drop some video. She's the one that dropped the video, but I'm telling you, she is super busy.
We did it like what?
We did videos like maybe 4 weeks.
No,
three.
you start doing the videos, right?
Yeah, I know, but it's been crazy. You get what I'm saying? But guys, we're gonna drop some video before the end of the month. All right. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. Share the live. Share the video. Hit them likes up, man. Hit them likes up. All right. Let me see what Daniel have read this one that he says. Okay, he says I'm like her. I'm in a small town where it's quiet and just visit the big cities.
The big city, right?
Yeah, but you love Brooklyn.
No, you like the noise.
No, ma'am. You love Brooklyn,
Because I
guys.
used to live-
Oh man. So you live in Brooklyn. You moved to Pennsylvania. So what happened if you moved to Dallas? What happened? You just don't like Dallas for no valid reason. Texas in general. You don't like Texas. You don't have a valid reason.
I already tell you my reason.
She would move to Brooklyn than move down here. Why?
Brooklyn is the hometown.
No, man. Anyway, guys, we're gonna wrap it up here, man. We're gonna wrap it up here. Like I said, man, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, plan ahead. All these stuff that we tell you guys this year, so you guys can make more money. Be better at your running your box truck and better at running your business. Like my wife said, get a plan every day. Come on here. If you're gonna start a business with your wife, your girlfriend, business partner, whatever you want to do, make sure that you guys have a plan. You guys see that we'll work together as a team. You're gonna have your ups and downs. I curse her out a lot. She cursed me out a lot. I disagree with her a lot. She disagreed with me a lot. We come up with plans. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. That's just a part of being in a relationship and being in business together. That's just a part of the territory that comes with it. Now we ash everything out and it's a smooth win-win for both of us. We don't have to argue, we don't have to fight, we don't have to do anything. We don't do none of that stuff no more. So, guys, get a plan and make it work. She can tell you, look at us. We don't we don't stress out or anything. You get what I'm saying? Because we work as a team and work together. All right. So, with that said, I'm gonna shut this live down. We're gonna get ready to hit the road tonight. Peace out to everybody. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. This is my beautiful wife, Kenisha. Happy New Year again to you guys. Happy New Year to all the subscribers. Thank you guys to subscribe to the channel. All the mentees, everybody that come across my channel. Happy New Year. Go back and watch a live, man. Go back and watch a live, all right? And I'm going to try to bring her here more often on the live this year. Because she like to act like she's so busy. You get what I'm saying, guys?
I like to be behind the scenes.
She like to stay behind the scenes. So we're going to try to do a lot more live together. You know, like my man Motivation on Box Truck. Him and his wife be dope, though. Shout out to Motivation on Box Truck. You get what I'm saying? But big up to everybody. Peace out. Peace out. Let me answer Mike. Mike says, what kind of semi you got? What I got? The Volvo 760. 2019 Volvo 760. That's the one that I got. All right. So, and those trucks are probably the price drop. Probably the price drop. Oh, by the way, when we probably I'm gonna check it and see. By the way, when we were coming down, we saw like what 6 brand new Volvo, 6 brand new Volvo. So
colors.
my wife liked the popping colors. That's the type of color she like. So yeah, so we gonna wrap it up here, man. And again, stay safe. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the like on your way out. Hit the like button. All right, hit the like button. Big up to everybody, Mike, Mark. Shout out to Mark, the mentor. Everybody that was here. Peace out. We are going to get ready to hit the street. We're gonna take over Texas. My wife gonna take over Texas. You gonna take over Texas?
Not me, you.
She gonna take over Texas, guys. Don't worry. She gonna take over Texas. What kind of GPS do you have? I have the diesel. What's that model? The diesel.
Diesel.
Yeah, the Garmin diesel. Sorry, the Garmin diesel truck GPS. Yeah, the Garmin diesel. I think is a 550. I don't remember the model, but it's the Garmin diesel truck truck GPS. That's the one I use. Shout out to Mr. Young and big up to everybody. Peace out.
Bye, guys.
Peace out.